Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing another episode of 123 and I'm very excited today because this is actually kind of coming into finally the warmer months, at least here in Southern California. I know that it's a little bit rough for those of you kind of in the middle of the country, but it is coming almost to the summer months, so I wanted to talk about something that I'm very passionate about, which is my tan. I love being tan. I love having a good tan. I live for getting some color in the summertime. So this past week I actually did apply one of my favorite self tanners just because I felt like the sun was coming out. I felt like it would look a little bit crazy if I kind of was dipping into that, you know, when it was still raining outside. People would kind of be a little bit skeptical. But this time I did dip into it and the sun is finally coming out. I have a full forecast over the next 10 days of complete sun, which makes me really happy. So I feel like it's a good time. I can wear shorts finally. I can wear a dress if I wanted to. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about self tanners, some of my favorite self tanners, the ones that I use on a regular basis and that I thought I would recommend to you guys if you guys are interested. So let's get right into the video. And I know that you guys have all kind of been through this at some point with a bad hair day, but I wanted to film today, you know, I felt in the energy to do it, so please don't judge my hair. I know it's crazy on this side, okay? We're trying to get it under control, but she just doesn't know what she wants to do. So please just be nice to me, okay? Just be nice. Okay, so as per usual and as per my last video in the format that we did on my last video, I'm going to talk about each of the products, let you know how much they are, and then also let you know what some of the claims are and how many shades they come in. I think that that's probably the best way to do it. Okay, so the first product that I wanted to talk about, especially because it's a little bit different than the other products that I have that are more traditional self-tanning mousses, is the Airbrush Legs Sally Hansen Airbrush Legs leg makeup, which looks like this. And basically this is kind of more of a temporary kind of thing in the sense that it only will last probably like a day or two. But it's really good if you don't have the time to, you know, fully self-tan, to really go wash it off, apply it with like a glove and all that stuff. This I find is really easy. I don't have to apply it with a glove. I can even mix it in with one of my favorite lotions, which is the Nivea Essentially Enriched Lotion. I mix these two together and just apply it kind of all over my body if I feel like I need a little bit of something, or if I'm wearing something out that exposes like a lot of my skin and I look kind of dreary at that moment. So this comes in 5 different shades: fair, light glow, medium glow, tan glow, and deep glow. And I have deep. And I think I really like it a lot, but I wish I would have probably got more like tan glow, just because I feel like it's a little bit cooler toned. It's very neutral as opposed to something that's a little bit more warm, which is kind of closer to my skin tone, because when I tan a little bit more golden. So that's just one thing to note. But it says the 3 prices that I have are Walgreens $15, Target $6, Walmart $7. So, and then if you get the darker one, it's like CVS $15. Walgreens $15 and Amazon $9. So I guess it kind of ranges, but this one is still pretty affordable. 3 of the ones that I have are all pretty affordable, and the last one I actually don't have with me because I finished it and threw it away. But that one it's something that you guys are pretty familiar with, I'm sure, so I'll just show you a picture and link it down below. Oh my goodness, I forgot. Just like in my last video, I really wanted to be able to do what I was wearing on my face before we kind of got into the video, but I think I'm just going to do it at the end. But I'm going to do it, I promise. I promise I'll tell you what I'm wearing on my face. Okay, so the next tanning product that I have that I really do like and is also pretty affordable is the Ulta Beauty Self Tanner, and it's the tanning mousse. I prefer mousses over lotions or sprays. I just feel like I can apply it better with a mitt than like a spray is just a little bit more, God, my hair, unpredictable, so I prefer a mousse. But this one, which I got in medium, which is kind of weird for me because normally I just get the darkest one. And I actually thought it was less expensive less expensive than it was, but it was $13, which I thought it was less, but I guess not. So this one's gonna be $13, which is actually more than one of my favorite ones. Like, this one's really great. I think it's accessible because it's at Ulta. But I mean, the only thing is that it's a little bit more, like I said, with the Sally Hansen one, it's a little bit more of a neutral color. But this one says that applies evenly and dries instantly for a natural looking tan. So I definitely do think it's natural in the sense that it doesn't really change the color of my skin a lot. But maybe that's because I got medium. Anyways, in terms of undertone, very neutral. And it also doesn't give me like a, wow, she really used a self tan. Well, not used a self tanner, because I don't think that other products do that, but it's like, wow, she's like, oh, she might have used a self tanner. Maybe, but we're not sure. You know? Alrighty, so moving on to my die-hard one, and the one that I'm wearing actually right now, and that is my Jorgen's Natural Glow Instant Sun in Deep Bronze. This smells phenomenal. It works so well, and it's just my favorite. It's my favorite, and it dries within like 60 seconds, so I can put on my clothes and I'm fine. It develops throughout the day, so I can wear it a full day. I don't have to shower if I don't want to. I mean, this guy and the next one that I'm going to mention that I ran out of because I just didn't repurchase another one. I threw away the bottle before I even decided to make this video. But this one is just so good. It's so good, you guys, and it's, let me just pull up the fucking claims, man. It's so good. This one is $12, and I apply it with a mitt, which you can really get a mitt anywhere. The one that I got is also from Ulta, but I think definitely apply any mousse with a mitt. I wouldn't apply it any other way. I just feel like it applies more evenly, and then you don't end up getting it all over your hands. But this guy is just so good. It gives me a really good tan. I got the darkest color, but yeah, it's great, and it lasts me a good amount of time as well. Okay, so the last tanning product that I love, and it's also a mousse, and it is the Loving Tan 2-Hour Express Self Tan. My favorite tanning product when I really want something quick and even. I think it just applies things really even. The undertone is really great. It's a little bit more, I would say that the Jorgen's one is a little bit more warm. And warm, kind of closer. I'm not going to say orange because it's not orange. I don't look orange. But it is a little bit more orange than a lot of my other ones. I would say the Loving Tan one is very natural, but also it's like, damn, she got a tan kind of thing. And that one is $40. And let me see what some of the claims are. I mean, so there's a couple different kinds that they have, but the salon-inspired formula provides you with immediate color while developing into a deeper, darker tan, which can be washed off after 2 hours. The Color Guide technology ensures an easy streak-free application. It is both quick-drying and deliciously fragrant. So I agree that this one also does smell amazing. It dries really quickly. It really is very similar to the Jorgen's one. In my opinion, I like both of the tans that I get with them. I love the 2-Hour Express just because I think it does apply a little bit more evenly. It takes me a little bit more time to do the Jorgen's one, and then I have to go over it and kind of double check my work, which is kind of disappointing. But honestly, other than that, I really don't mind it. It's, once you start to kind of do your self-tanning a little bit more often, it becomes really easy to do all that stuff. So it doesn't really bother me that much. But yeah, both of these products actually have really great reviews as well. The same amount of stars, to be honest. So that's just something to think about. And I believe that you can get the Loving Tan 2-Hour Express at Ulta as well. I know that you can get Jorgen's at Target, Sally Hansen at Target, and then obviously the Ulta brand at Ulta. So they're all pretty accessible. You don't have to order them online or anything. And all of the, the Jorgen's one, did I say how much that was? It was $12.99. So pretty in line with all the other ones that I mentioned. So they're all kind of pretty even. It's just depending on kind of what you want. So I would say Ulta definitely more natural tan, not as consistently streak free, I would say, but I think definitely apply it with a mitt. I would say Airbrush Legs is definitely for someone who's like, oh my god, I'm going to be wearing a dress and my legs are pale kind of thing. And then Jorgen's really reliable, great tan, will last a really long time, smells amazing. And then same with Loving Tan 2 Hour Express. It's amazing. It does exactly what it says it's going to do. It gives you a great tan with a great undertone, especially if you're someone that doesn't want to look orange or that your skin doesn't really pull that orange or warmer tone. Then that would be also a really great option. I think that Jorgen's might be a little bit too intense for someone that has very light skin or more neutral tone skin. Then in that case I would definitely recommend the Loving Tan, just because I think the undertones are really great. So that's kind of my spiel, and I will do what I'm wearing on my face right now. Okay, so whoa. Okay, so first, my foundation that I'm wearing is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless in the shade Warm Sun. Okay, go down. Bye. In the shade Warm Sun, and this is one of my favorite foundations, especially for when I have a tan, because it just matches really nicely with my tan. Girl! For my contour, I am using my Tarte Double Duty Beauty in the shade Deep Honey for my contour. For my highlight, I am using Makeup Forever Pro Light Fusion in the shade... Does this even have a name? I think it's the shade number 2. But it's the more golden toned one. And then for my eyelashes, I am wearing the Big Day Lash by Lily Lashes. For my concealer, I am wearing the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Medium 24, which is actually available in Ulta now. And lastly, for my lippies, I am wearing MAC Strip Down Lip Liner, Morphe Cosmetics Taunt Liquid Lip. And then in the center of my lips, Milani 03 I Am Awesome, just to kind of spice it up and give me a little bit more of a pinky toned. And that is it for my video today, guys, of 1, 2, 3. My 1s were kind of all meshed together again like last time. My 3 was obviously pretty obvious, but I have some exciting new ideas for you guys. The next one won't be as makeup geared. It'll be more fashion geared, which will be really fun. I also have just a couple ideas about some things that I've been doing to kind of change my daily routines and my daily life routines, which has been really interesting, and just getting inspired in different ways. So I do want to do a video that kind of shares those things as well. But that's all I have for you guys today. Pretty simple video, pretty fun, but as I said, definitely more consistent. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.